Hey guys, welcome back to All Books Book Reviews. I am thrilled to have you guys with me, and I cannot believe it's November. This year is just flying by. What do you guys think? I mean, it's almost over, which brings me to a quick point that I would like to make at the end of this video. I have a really fun, exciting announcement, so stay tuned. You do not want to miss this. So before we get started officially with the review, I realize this video is, around the Thanksgiving time, whereas, this isn't really a Thanksgiving book. But this book offers the reader massive amounts of hope and encouragement and just counting your blessings and being thankful. So it has the entire Thanksgiving, the meaning of Thanksgiving and what we're supposed to actually be celebrating. However, it's not actually like a Thanksgiving book, just to clear that up. So that said, let's go ahead and get into this review. I can't wait to share this one with you. The Toymaker's Doll is written by E.G. Bella. It was published December 2021. There are 31 pages and one chapter because it's just the short story. So the length, 31 pages per chapter, I guess. Probably more like 27 or so because at the end there's, like acknowledgments and there's scripture references and stuff like that. But yeah, 31 pages. Reading time is less than an hour. So yeah, this was really short, which was awesome. I like short books like this, so this was awesome. And the genres are Christian fiction, short stories, and allegories or like parables. And here is the synopsis. A limp, a scuff, a cowardly heart. Jane is a doll struggling with all these things. She and her friend Isabel, a blind stuffed kitten, spend their days in the corner of their shelf, watching the other toys in the shop play and wishing they could be like them. Questions plague the friends. Why has the toy maker allowed them to be flawed? Surely it's a mistake. One day Jane sets off to find his workshop, eager to be fixed and to bring him back for Isabel. But the journey is hard and the road long. How can such a weak, fearful doll ever reach the toy maker? And how will he respond if she does? In this sweet story reminiscent of a children's book, E.G. Bella offers a moving tale of what it means to trust, to love, and to shine light into the dark discouragements of life. So overall, when it comes down to it, my main thoughts of this book is just a beautiful display of God's love for his children, his creations, and it just speaks volumes. Okay, just to give you like the best comparison I can possibly give. The VeggieTale episode, I know, VeggieTales, but just hang in there with me. The one that's called the Snoodle's Tale, maybe it's a Snoodle's Tale, I don't know. That one, it is basically like the same thing, like the same messages getting across about, how we can, we see our flaws and our shortcomings, we see them as that. But however, God, who created us, he sees, where we think we fall short, he can use that for his glory and to further the gospel and just to spread his love to others. It's just amazing how we only see this one little tiny piece that's going on in our world, and we can think the worst of it and, be so negative about things and everything. But God sees the big picture. He sees the entire puzzle. And he sees ahead, he sees behind in the past, and he orchestrates everything in our lives so his will is accomplished and he is glorified. And that is just amazing. And this book just brought all that to light. It was beautifully done and it was told in a very simple manner. It kind of reminded me of like a fairy tale, sort of like written in that, fairy tale-ish way, without anything dark, of course. And there are so many countless themes. Okay, here we go. We're going to list the themes that this book covers. Compassion, bravery, overcoming your fear and doubts, a willing heart, humbleness, selflessness. You can also kind of put like sacrifice in there, I guess. Honesty, kindness, forgiving our enemies. And I think one of the most important themes in this was accepting God's will in our lives, even if we don't understand them. I mean, there were just so many life lessons to take back from there, and it was just amazing. And I really like, even Satan was depicted as, he was depicted in this. I don't want to give spoilers. And it was just so good. Like, the way he just will lie and be deceptive and tell us, that we're no good and, don't even bother trying. He'll tell you those to try to discourage you and to make you think, well, why should I bother trying? And that's just that's what he does. So it was a really good reminder to be aware of that, because if you do get bogged down with the negativity and everything, it is so easy to let Satan get a foothold in and to take over. So in a nutshell, this book was fantastically awesome. It had cute, lovable characters, and the messages were fantastic. I just went through all of that mostly in this review. So those were amazing. And my another favorite part, the length. I love short books like this. Yeah, there may not be like a lot of meat to it, but I like short books, especially if the quality of the book makes up for the lack of pages, So this had everything. So when it comes to the cons or dislikes, believe me when I say I have ran this entire story through my head multiple times. Like I said, I've read this before, so I had like my review already written up. And reading it a second time, this will be a probably first and only time. There are no dislikes that I can name. And I've went through, I've tried, because I think every book, no matter how enjoyable and how much you love it, there should be at least one thing that, you should put in there more on the negative side. I honestly cannot think of one thing. It's that good. So all in all, I'm giving The Toymaker's Doll 5 out of 5 stars, which probably isn't all that surprising. Would I reread? Yes. Actually, I read this earlier this year, and then I reread it like just a little bit, just so everything would be fresh, because it's been quite a few months. And as for where you can find the Toymaker's Doll, the only place that I think it is available to purchase is on Amazon. But you can also receive a free copy by subscribing to the author's newsletter. And I have the link and all that in the description as well. So those are the only two places I think you can get this, is on Amazon and by subscribing to her newsletter. This is also on Goodreads. You can add it to your want to read list, and you can follow the author, and so you can keep up with her updates and everything with her current works. If you have made it this far, first of all, thank you so much for your time and for, watching this. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. And second of all, I have some news to share. Okay, so I have been planning this since July, just to give you an idea of, how intense this is going to be. And yeah, I'm just so excited for this. So, okay. I have a bunch of ebooks in my Kindle. Like, I get free ebook emails daily, and so I'm always adding to my Kindle library. It's actually quite a lot. I have over 1,000 unreads, which I need to work on. But anyway, so and a lot of those I have are Christmas books. Well, last year I was determined to read as many, if not all of them, for Christmas, which I failed. I only got like 6 of them done, which was disappointing. However, I'm going to do things a little differently this year. I'm going to strive to read a bunch of them, and I'm going to be reviewing them on this channel. I'm calling it my Christmas Book-a-thon. There will be 9 reviews, and uploads will be posted Mondays and Fridays. I am so excited for this. I will share the lineup of books in case you want to go ahead and read them along as I do them. Alrighty guys, that is going to wrap up this review. If the Toymaker's Doll sounds like something you'd be interested in, by all means, give it a go. It was really good, and I highly recommend this actually. And the next time you see an upload on here, it'll be the first of the Christmas bookathon. So I cannot wait. I'm so excited. The first one goes up December 2nd, and that will be Glad Tidings. And like I said, I showed you the lineup if you want to go back and look at that. So December is going to be crazy. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead, ring the bell and everything, and subscribe. That way you get every notification if you're interested. And you all have a blessed Thanksgiving with friends, family, loved ones. Remember, it doesn't matter where you're at, but it's who you're with. So happy Thanksgiving, you guys, and happy reading.